During the 1967 Six-Day War, Israeli forces launched an attack on Syria, Egypt, Jordan, and the rest of the Palestinian territories of the West Bank and Gaza Strip, and occupied vast swaths of the Palestinian, Syrian, and Egyptian territories. On the third day of the Israeli aggression, East Jerusalem al-Quds fell under occupation, and by June 10th, Israel completed the occupation of Palestine, with its armies in control of the Syrian Golan Heights and the entire Sinai Peninsula. Palestinians have termed the day as the Naksa, or the setback. We spoke to a Palestinian war veteran who said Palestinians were betrayed by Egyptian and Jordanian forces on that day. He said Palestinian fighters on Naksa Day were getting ready to liberate Palestinian land that was occupied in 1948.
We were told to get ready to go and liberate Jaffa and Tel Aviv and the rest of historical Palestine by the Egyptian army commanders in Gaza. It still breaks my heart when I remember how the Jordanian and Egyptian forces betrayed us. The next day, Israeli forces entered southern Gaza with Jordanian and Egyptian flags on their tanks.
Israel still occupies the Syrian Golan Heights, the West Bank, and Jerusalem al-Quds. It withdrew from the Sinai Peninsula in 1982 as part of the so-called Camp David peace accord with Egypt, which was signed in 1979. Palestinian factions forced Israeli forces out of Gaza in 2005. But Israel still maintains a de facto occupation of the tiny coastal sliver.
Israel's claim that it no longer occupies the Gaza Strip is completely spurious. It continues to exercise direct control over its borders, airspace, seaways, population registry, electromagnetic spectrum, passport system, taxation, and countless other aspects of daily life here.
Israel has built a separation wall between the West Bank and Jerusalem al-Quds and continues to build illegal settlements there. Experts say during 45 years of occupation, Israel has shattered Palestinian hopes to establish their own state.
Since the Israeli occupation of the Palestinian territories on June 5, 1967, Israel has made every possible thing to kill any possibility for the creation of a Palestinian state on the West Bank and Gaza through the expansion of Israeli settlement, encirclement of East Jerusalem, and also the construction of the separation wall.
With Israel eating up Palestinian lands through a buffer zone in Gaza and settlement building in Jerusalem al-Quds and the West Bank, it remains to be seen if Palestinians will ever have a state of their own.
Israel claims it no longer occupies Gaza, but despite its withdrawal in 2005, Israel still imposes a blockade of the Gaza Strip and continues to control the airspace, sea access, and most of the entry points into the coastal enclave. Ashraf Shannon, PressTV Gaza.